should be live. Hello!
Hello, world.
Hello, world. We are playing Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice, the whole fucking trilogy, because that's all it comes in.
That's the bundle.
It is the bundle when they ported it to PC. And Vol is immediately in chat saying that he objects preemptively.
Is it because he's guilty?
It's because
is that a confession of guilt?
It's because he hates the court system in these games.
Well, if we didn't have that system, then we wouldn't have a game. That's the point.
Exactly. There has to be some back and forth. You can't make an actual game out of real court.
It's like if Gilligan got off the island, then there wouldn't be a show.
So there are 3 games in this trilogy. I have played only the first one, and as Dave and I were talking about, like, before I started the stream, that game came out 17 years ago in the West. So I haven't played the first game in 17 years, because I played it when it came out, and I remember it piecemeal, and they are very tiny pieces in that meal. So I'll be discovering a lot of the plot threads and shit that happens in this. I only minutely remember little bits and pieces, and Dave is completely new to Apollo Justice. He's only played Ace Attorney.
Yeah, and that one came out in 2001, which was 30 years ago.
So this is still going to be pretty damn fresh for both of us. All right, I looked at the controls. I have to use WASD for moving around the menus, because the arrow keys are specifically for rotating evidence. So that's interesting. An interesting choice.
This isn't like you can't use your mouse?
I guess I can, yeah. Like, boop, there I go. But I'll probably mostly be using the keyboard. We're just gonna jump in to the first game, first episode, episode 1, Turnabout Trump. Oh, okay, well. Yes, this is technically in the future of Ace Attorney, like ahead of Phoenix's time.
What the hell is that?
That's a pendulum, and that's a cobweb, and that's a guy. I'm narrating so good. Spider! Oh yeah, somebody's gonna get murdered. Showdown time! I did not have a moment to read that. You lose.
Oh my god.
Eek.
Eek.
Yeah, we have no indication of what these characters really look like, so we're just kind of guessing at voices right now. Once we actually see characters, we can divvy up the voices.
Killed over a card game.
I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me? Please. The cop should be here any minute. I'm in your hands, should it come to that. All right.
Oh, this courtroom.
The
420.
old courtroom. Oh my god, it is 420. Wait. All right, so preemptively, I will just go ahead and say, because we are dressed as such in the thumbnail and I have divvied it as such, I will take Apollo Justice, the actual lawyer in any of the court cases, and whomsoever the rival may be in any court case, I will give to you. You are across from me in the courtroom.
Okay, it doesn't mean I have to be that, like, creepy bald one. He's probably going to be in this.
He's probably going to be in this. Although, he would be older. I honestly don't remember.
Oh.
Panicked. Palms sweaty. I can admit it. I'm nervous.
Spaghetti?
Mom's spaghetti. Question marks.
Good morning. I don't know who it is.
Oh,
it's this guy.
Good morning, sir. Oh, that's not Gavin. It's his older brother, Kristoff.
I can't do a German accent. You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight.
Wound up, sir? No! I'm loose! I'm fine!
Oh. Loose. Why is there a painting of the judge back there?
in memoriam. That guy's dead as hell.
Oh no. That screeching noise, is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected.
Yes, Vol, I make him the villain in each case. No, I mean, maybe. He's not the villain, he's the prosecutor.
Yeah, like Edgeworth wasn't a villain.
Yeah, so just because he's across from me in court doesn't mean that he's the villain. The villain is whoever murdered somebody. So one of us might be the villain in any given case, who knows?
Edgeworth is just doing his job.
Yeah.
Your first trial and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh?
I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my Chords of Steel voice workout. I'm fine.
Ah, that explains it. Chords of Steel, that's a reference from something. That sounds familiar.
It's probably a Steel Samurai thing.
Oh, maybe. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech.
I overdid it again.
Idiot. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine.
It doesn't make him evil-coded, Vol. It makes him just, you know, the cooler and calmer one in the courtroom. Although in the first game, Edgeworth was an asshole who definitely cheated.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, he was planting evidence and shit, right?
I believe he was doing some, like, dirty, underhanded shit like that. Like, everybody talks about him, like, you know, updating the autopsy without informing Phoenix or the judge.
Yeah.
And that's pretty underhanded, but also, like, I distinctly remember him doing some other underhanded things that are less talked about.
That is, I mean, I would say that's kind of evil. To, like, plant evidence and shit to get someone killed, essentially, because this is, like, the death penalty, I think.
Oh yeah, they absolutely Vegeta'd him, Vol.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift.
Like, he was definitely doing underhanded shit, and then Phoenix was just like, my old friend, come back to the side of truth and justice! And then Edgeworth was like, okay.
Yeah, because the third Phoenix Wright game, it's like Edgeworth's whole, like, backstory, and he gets his, like, redemption from Von Karma. Or is that the first one?
That's the first. That happens all in the first game.
Oh, that's the first
Edgeworth's,
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Edgeworth's entire storyline is taken care of in the first game. And then second one is Francisca, and third one is
That's what it was. Yeah.
the helmet guy. I forget his name.
That guy from the I always just know him from that one video, the music video that they made. The what is it called? The Something Hearts guy made.
The Mystery Skulls guy.
Mystery Skulls, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that video so many times. This song is catchy.
I'm sure Vol has too. Vol loves that band. Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift.
As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. We can't let this case fall through.
Yes, I'm fine, sir.
One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much.
I think this is an interesting turn where, like, we know that Gavin is the eventual rival prosecutor, and so our, like, Mia in this game is his older brother.
Oh, this isn't the rival?
No, this is Kristoff. This is his older brother. Gavin is the name of the rival. Yeah.
Oh, so is he gonna be our... Oh, Mia's the... Yeah, I get it. I remember.
Yeah.
Mia's the sister, the older sister.
Yeah. The big booby ghost.
The one... She died.
Spoilers for the first, like, series of
Spoilers
Ace
for the first
Attorney
one.
games.
Yeah. People might take you the wrong way.
Well,
I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client.
okay, show me the client. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. and today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Good, morning.
Hold on.
Sound a little haggard. There you go.
Morning. It's all up to you today.
First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest.
Oh my god.
I think I'm supposed to say something. Help?
So you're...
Fine. I'm fine.
Mr. Fine, is it?
In this game, that honestly makes completely sense.
Yeah. His last name is Justice. I did remember you having an odd name.
Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney. And he's your friend, so why?
You'll see. You can do it. Be confident.
I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean,
It's time. I just makes me think of Mariah Carey. It's time.
'Tis the season.
Shall we?
Yes, sir. Okay, I need to focus. First trial, here comes justice. 420. Oh, there he is.
There's that bald bitch.
There's that bald. I've actually given you 3 voices then in that case. Let me go ahead and take over the guy in the funny colored cap.
Okay.
So you can be Pain here.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh my god, his hair. He has like he'd have a bob if he wasn't bald.
The defenses are fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. Mind going blank. Don't panic. Too late.
You want me to be the judge?
You're fine. Be the judge.
Your name was Mr. Justice? And this is your first trial?
Yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine. Really.
Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor? I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always cede to his client's wishes. And my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course, he wants justice. Well, I mean, hold on, let me deliver that better. Well, of course he wants justice. But to entrust his case to this greenhorn, why? Why?
Why?
I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. What happened to Phoenix?
Absolute glazing. Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience, fine. But does he have cords of steel?
How old are you, Apollo? Well, let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom.
I'm 14. No, probably he's like, 20-something.
This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Dun dun dun.
Question marks was Mr. Wright?
Oh my god.
Phoenix
You didn't
Wright?
recognize him without his hair.
I mean, look
He's
at
wearing
him.
that hat.
Look at him with that hat and that hoodie. He looks nothing like himself.
And
Except,
he's not clean shaven.
except in the face. You can definitely tell from the face by looking at him if you played, like, enough of the games.
Yeah.
Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player.
Piano player.
Mr. Wright, how could this have happened?
This is like a remake, like an HD?
Oh yeah,
good.
absolutely. Yeah, they upscaled all this for because here's the funny thing is it's only like the models, it's only like these, flat 2D models in the first game. I know for a fact the other two games have 3D.
Oh, okay.
So they really only
So,
like had to upscale like this part.
okay, cool. I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne. To think, I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave it in chains.
Ah, Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see. Ahim.
The crime occurred at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer. And he hit him. Wham! On the head, smack! Killed him cold. A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was...
I like how the moment that you see Payne, he has none of the presence of the actual, like, good prosecutors. Yeah. He's just like, wham! Smack! Haha!
The pianist for the club, it seems. Phoenix Wright? A pianist?
I just said that, Your Honor. Pay fucking attention.
This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A bottle of grape juice.
How old must the fucking judge be at this point?
I don't know. He's been old forever, so. But I mean, like, these games aren't, like... They're only a couple of years apart, technically, right?
I guess.
I assume.
I don't know. A lot's happened to Phoenix in that time.
Yeah, I guess so. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice. The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence.
The deadly bottle added to the court record. Grape juice bottle used as the murder weapon. Bears the defendant Mr. Wright's prints.
So why can't they say wine?
Grape juice, Dave. Grape juice.
So like a jelly donut?
Not alcoholic at all.
Okay. We can't let the kids know that Phoenix Wright is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Press the A button to make a practice of checking it frequently.
No, it's the E button there at the bottom.
Press the E button.
The court record, right? I've heard of that. The famous court record. Here, I'll even press it right now. Look at this. First, we'll look at the bottle. Look at this. Ooh, ooh.
Oh my god! You can fit so much grape juice in there.
The bottle is completely empty. I'm actually surprised it didn't break over the guy's fucking. Can I? Yeah, I can do this.
It's a very strong bottle.
No clues here. Okay. Looks like it's oh, I can tap this. Grape juice? How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. Probably bad? I don't know. Let's look at some of the rest of this evidence. The sub-basement at the Borscht Club. Okay. I can't actually inspect this one, so this is just what it is. This picture is what it is.
This picture is what it is.
Victim's name, Shady Smith.
I think it's Shady.
Shady Smith, okay. Question mark, age, male, April 17th between 1:45 and 2:15. Cerebral hemorrhaging resulting from blunt trauma to the forehead. So we'll have to remember that. By a
So
single
they killed him from the
blow.
front.
Yeah, a single blow to the forehead. I had to see it coming. And this is just my badge. Look at this. Wow. No clues here. But we did make it 3D though. Okay. I've heard of that.
Oh, I knew he was going to say that. Use E to look at the evidence so far.
Wow.
I'm confident in your ability to handle this.
He literally just watched me pull all of the stuff out of the court record and look it over too. Right, just use E. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action. 5 seconds ago.
So the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this, Shady Smith fellow?
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor.
Traveler?
According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of
It's
years.
his official job title, Traveler.
Traveler.
He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear.
And he had some sort of connection with the defendant?
That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime.
If they had only just met, then why the murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing.
That doesn't appear to have been the case.
I assume it was over cards.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill. At least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean.
I'm dead.
As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling?
Why? Why is that so important?
That's illegal. That's a crime in and of itself.
Is all gambling illegal in Japan?
Apparently.
Or whatever
in this
country?
universe.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal.
I mean, he's not on trial for gambling, so it doesn't really matter.
Gonna have to change your name from Pain to Petty.
Oh, objection. It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that. A game in the pure sense. A competition, Your Honor.
Competition?
As in not for money, dumbass.
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame. You know. Oh wait, no, it's final outcome. Oh, I'm making up words.
Just throwing words into the sentence.
Yeah. Come again?
The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present. And impress women.
Look at him, he doesn't need to impress women.
That'll be our first order of business here then.
Impressing women.
Impressing the women. To find out more about this fatal game of cards. Very well. Defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime.
My pleasure. This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing.
Guilty.
What? The competition. I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers at the poker table. Oh, okay. Weird job setup, honestly. They have to listen to you play piano poorly and then challenge you to poker. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game, and our customers are happy.
Okay.
That's it. That's the full line of questioning.
A pianist who can't play piano. Better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Bitch! How many times have you been beaten? Oh, he's loving this. Even the judge in his head is just like, pain.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it!
Are you alright? You're sweating bullets.
Bullets? Where?
It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too.
My brain feels strained and raspy, sir.
You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times. Though you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher?
What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher course in cross-examination? No, thank you. We're old
Press
pros.
T to open up your history.
No need for help here, sir. I think I've got this one covered.
Then why are you nervous? I think you better do more than think. You know it, or you do not.
I'm fine. The cords of steel are ready for battle. My weapons, press and present.
To find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court.
This feels like the tutorial even though I told you I didn't want it.
But I'm not telling you can press T to open up your history. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it.
Inconsistencies? Lies? Phoenix Wright? As if Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Well, Apollo, you see, sometimes people lie to do good in the world, in fact. Alright, I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. Press! You can hardly play? Oh, I'd play sometimes, when customers demand it. So I play them one song. That's usually all they want. Was that supposed to be a boast just now? The title of pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large.
What happened to you, Phoenix? Then why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club?
My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I am a professional after all.
Do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hardworking member of society like me to imagine.
Yes. Your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston.
I'll kill you. Oh, oh what?
I've played poker for 7 years, and it's been 7 years?
Damn.
And I've never lost once. What?
Why don't you go to like a big poker tournament? Like the fuck? We could make a buku dollars on that one of those.
You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time? As I said, I'm a professional. He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once.
That seems improbable.
Is that even possible? Yeah, it's a card game. How do you play for 7 years and never lose?
That doesn't seem possible. That just seems very unlikely. Like, eventually you'll lose.
The room where we play... Well, maybe he's just really underhanded. What happened to
Maybe he's
Phoenix?
cheating.
Yeah, the room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? It has quite a history, actually. The Borscht Bowl Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day. Black market? All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Watch it come back in a later case. Suffice it to say that there were a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room.
A smoking room? Oh my god, gambling hoods? You know. Just looking at this picture makes me feel bad.
It makes me feel cool, like I want to light up a cigar. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through the small window. Aw, nobody giggled. I can practically picture it now. That window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. The room had a few other tricks to it, though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun. Bull asks, what are the odds this Phoenix isn't an imposter? I mean, I don't think this is an imposter. I think they're playing it pretty straight, to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is just Phoenix Wright. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. 2 decks of cards? A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards.
There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor.
Yep, they're down there.
Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really.
Incidentally, we used 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, the other blue.
This will be relevant.
This will be relevant because that is a black and white picture.
Yes. As I recall, in poker you make 5-card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
Yes, a game of hands. Huh?
This competition you're talking about. I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
That's right! It was a simple game after all.
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. Yet you claim no connection to the crime?
Now that's strange.
What's strange?
I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. Ah! I completely let that one slip by!
Don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir?
Right. There's something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand, and I'd like to hear it from you.
Correct, Vol. People are unalived all the time due to games. Especially games played over money, although I guess in this case the implication is that they're saying Phoenix would have killed to defend his 7-year winning streak? Yeah, I guess. Sure, why not?
Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony.
Remember, you can press E to open up the court record.
I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. Well, that's unfortunate that you would say such a
Psychic
thing.
attack!
Unfortunate you would say such a thing, Phoenix, because this deadly bottle bears your prints.
Gasp.
Yeah, it's weird that I would call you out on your lies, your defense attorney, but Objection! So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon, this grape juice bottle? Right? So I said.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice? Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
You don't have enough hair to be pulling shit like that, Payne.
Let him live. What's this, Mr. Payne? I examined the bottle in question, you see. And it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints. I just blew this case wide open.
Objection!
No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I could hear you just fine. Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case.
But what about my cords of steel? Anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant?
Well, that's true. The prints alone don't. Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if they were normal fingerprints.
Huh?
What the hell are you talking about? But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
Yeah, that would make a little more sense.
Yeah.
How are you drinking it?
Upside down? What does that mean? It means he was holding the bottle inverted, and there can be only one reason for that.
He was breaking open
Gasp.
piñata.
Yes. To brain someone with a bottle.
I hate how when he pulls that pose, like his lips are doing like he's mewing. He's doing the mew thing.
Yes.
Ah!
I attack your life points directly.
Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse.
Oh? I see no problem, Justice.
Huh?
The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see. Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court?
I stand by
Gasp.
my plea of silence regarding the murder. Also, one moment.
Come on, Phoenix, help me out.
The dog pushed open my door.
You're not making it easy to defend you.
He's just trying to teach us sage wisdom.
I guess.
I don't know what he's doing.
He sees him in us when he was young.
For now.
Not very cooperative, are you?
Unfortunately for you, I know this legal system and how to abuse it.
This could hurt your case. I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason.
Objection!
Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Reported? Oh, well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright, but still, that... Really? Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone.
Near the scene?
Well, let's take a look at a diagram of the murder scene, shall we? That guy's just chilling. The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement 2 floors down from ground level.
Oh, I'm dead and flashing red.
Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in this hallway to go above ground. He looks so chill making that call. And the call came from the first floor of the restaurant.
What the hell is that on your piano?
I was like, it looks like wax.
Yeah.
Maybe there were candles on the piano. I see. And this is the phone that made the call? This Nokia?
Right cell phone, used by the defendant to notify the police from the restaurant's first floor.
Those are those indestructible Nokia phones. The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose.
If he also if he wanted to kill that guy, he could have just hit him with that phone, because that thing's got a way, like...
I know, right? Yet, he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. And you claim he is being uncooperative?
Nice save, Mr. Gavin. I better not waste this.
My heart! I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being. Toyed? I assure you, no one is more serious about... What was it you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. How can you possibly know this? That's a good question. How indeed? The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness. Oh, I was going to say, the prosecution is making it the fuck up. You're as good as I say you are.
The prosecution is bald and stupid.
Honestly, it's kind of a look. And the more I see it, the more I love it.
What, the bright, like, not even lime green, but like kind of, I don't even know what color green to call that. It's just like...
I don't know, like chartreuse.
Off peridot.
I don't know. I also just, his hair is growing on me.
He's put a lot into it. He's very
avant-garde.
proud of it, clearly.
Yeah.
So someone else was in the room the night of the crime. That must mean they witnessed the crime.
Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready to meet the actual murderer?
I was about to say, I was like, if there's somebody else in the case, if it's just Phoenix and he's the only person in this case, that would be a real, that'd be a real twist. Like, who else in this room could it be?
Yeah.
But nope, there's another person. That's gotta be the murderer.
Very well. The prosecution may call its first witness to the stand.
I call...
Murderer.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
The witness will state her name and profession.
I'll take care of this one. Don't you worry, Dave.
Okay. Hold on just a moment. Where's the witness?
I surmise that she has been frightened by the defense's demonic-looking horns.
So I used a little hair gel. Relax, people.
Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this court will cut them off.
You are sure?
I swear it on my gavel. Please come out, milady.
Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor? Well, if you are sure it is okay.
Wait a minute. Would the prosecution care to explain the witness's, paraphernalia?
Yes. She's a professional, Your Honor. Those are merely the tools of her trade.
And that would be...
My name is Olga Orly. I am employed as waitress in Borscht Bowl Club restaurant.
Then, why the camera?
Of course, it is my pride to serve borscht at his naming restaurant. But I also perform, how it is said, other service.
I take it one of these other services is taking the customer's pictures?
Da, da. Like, for example, this one. Oh my god. A picture of the two people in this case that is not related to the murderer.
Oh my god, Phoenix is in flip-flops?
Oh my god. How far he has fallen.
That's the defendant.
Indeed, on the night of the murder.
Honestly, like, how far he has fallen, but also, why is somebody who has never lost a poker game in 7 years dressing like that? You can't afford better clothes!
I was like, he's not been playing for money at all, he's just been playing poker for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Man in the white hat is one who has gone kaput.
You know, that's snow, actually. They made, like, the whole restaurant, like, it's snow. It's like, oh, it's Russia, so it's cold.
You are in Mother Russia, yes.
Yeah. Indeed, that is the victim. Other people, they're just turning their heads left and right. Order! Order! Yeah. This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps.
Is it? What does the photo tell us?
It is same way as I drop cold bowls of borscht on lots of customers, casually.
That's weird. Then the court will casually accept this new evidence.
No, they're into it.
I was like, is that a kink thing? What kind of a restaurant is this?
Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder?
I was in the room, the hideout we call it.
Excuse me? The hideout?
It is room where famous gangster bad guy was arrested.
Thank you, Ace Attorney.
Oh, bad guy.
It's room where murder took place.
What?
Your look of utter surprise. It is lovely. I will post my courtroom door later for you. Da. Photos will be numbered, and you will write which ones you want copy of.
So there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and Olga O'Reilly, our witness. And if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, that means... Yes, you've come to the same conclusion, Justice.
Yes. How did he not know that there was another person on the crime scene? I feel that's like a big thing. Like in the actual place where the person was murdered.
Who, Phoenix? Or Apollo?
No, Apollo. I feel like Apollo should have known that there was another. Like that should have been like in the, I don't know, the documents or whatever. Like the police showed up. Yeah, this person was here too.
Nope. Payne kept that in his back pocket, and for some reason, Phoenix just didn't mention it.
Sure. I would have been, my first thing was like, no, this girl was here too. Like, you're not bringing me down. She was here. You will testify to the court about that night's events.
Witness testimony. That fateful night.
That night, customer asked me to deal cards for game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on. Da. The victim, he plays whole time with his hand on locket at his neck. Then, last hand is done, but something terrible has happened. Da. That man flew at victim and is strangling him to death.
Okay, well, okay. Two immediate problems that I have with this. The first being... The photo doesn't show the man with the locket. I assume that's going to lead to them saying, Phoenix must have taken it. And the second, obviously, being there's no strangulation. He was hit with a bottle. So
yeah, the autopsy said he died from blunt force trauma to the head.
Yeah, first case, it's like it's got to be real low balls, but
got her ass. Incidentally, who won the game?
Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith.
Objection!
That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Wright can't lose.
That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Justice, maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection. I was like, yeah, that's not a...
But he hadn't lost in 7 years.
Take it from me, kid. It happens. I didn't lose a case. Oh my god. I didn't lose a case my first 7 years as prosecutor either.
Really? But you suck at it.
Yeah, true. You suck though. And your ancestors suck.
Yeah, that's wild.
I think that's true though. I feel like I remember that being true. Incidentally, I have some evidence here. Wait, wasn't there a game where he had like full hair? Is that the first one? Phoenix, right?
I think yeah.
Or was that his
he has
ancestor?
the wig. Like I mean that he's only in the first case in any game.
Yeah, yeah.
And in each of those cases, he's always got like a wig on.
Okay.
So like a toupee, a wig or something. I think the first one, the first game, he actually does have like not the first game, but the first great investigate like his ancestor. His ancestor actually did have hair, and then losing
and
made
he lost it because he lost the case.
Yeah, and then the actual first Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright game, he has a toupee and it just fucking flies off.
He lost so hard that it rewrote his DNA.
Yes.
These are the poker chips as they lay the very moment of the crime. The hand and chips on this side belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith. Chips, you say? Da. I mean, yes. Imagine that poker is war. Your hand is your army, and the chips are the spoils. I know that. After all, in my youth I was known as the poker head of courtroom number 3.
I thought gambling was illegal, Your Honor. I think he means poker face.
Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table.
Chip's photo added to the court record.
Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Begin! Okay, I'm just gonna... Both players played with hats on? Did they? Hold on.
I think so, yeah. Phoenix has his, like, beanie.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I see the hats in the picture now. The victim, he plays whole time with his hand on locket at his neck. Okay. Let me press on this first. His locket? I believe it was good luck charm, da. He gripped it many times as he played that night.
Yes, he must have felt as though it might carry him to the moon and the stars. Though if it were small enough to fit around his neck, it wouldn't have much lift.
What the fuck are you talking about, Judge? The defense would like a clarification. This is a locket we're talking about? I mean, a pendant with a picture in it, right? Not a rocket? Oh.
Of course! I knew that!
I see what... Okay. I didn't get the joke.
It was probably a pendant shaped like a rocket. That's why she called it that.
No, a locket's a locket. It doesn't matter.
I will hold you in contempt of court. It's considered bad form to poke fun at the heart of hearing in our society.
Hard of hearing or hard of understanding?
So, what happened next?
Alright, I can probably we'll just move on to the that man flew at the victim and is strangling him to death. Okay, we will just, death caused by a single blow to the forehead. No, go back. I want to present this. R!
The music stopped, that's a good sign.
Oh, really? Strangled, you say? That's odd. Yeah, that's a telltale giveaway. Duh! Normal customers only choke on borscht. No, I mean this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head. Ah! Miss O'Reilly, really now? Did you witness the crime? Eek! Oh, she's so professional.
That's good. That's why she works at the Borscht Bowl Club.
That's why she's the Borscht Bowl Club.
Looking at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything, and there's no blood.
Yet it is a fact that he was hit, Your Honor.
I'm sweating because I didn't fake any fucking autopsy reports. This is real shit. Oh,
there you go.
And he is bald. Here's a photo we took of the victim with his hat off during our investigation.
is that fucking Jet from Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, it does look like that guy. Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? This head certainly was hit.
This is a hit head.
But I have seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at victim, his neck.
Oh, really, Miss O'Reilly? I think I've caught you in your own lie this time.
Justice. I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should think this through once more.
What do you mean? I found a contradiction.
There's one thing in her testimony that troubles me.
Okay.
Very well. It seems we should continue the cross-examination.
Thank you for not saying anything about what troubles you, Christoph.
I know, right?
There's such
We
a
want
thing
you to
as
learn.
thinking too much. This horse is dead. Let's stop beating it.
There's such a... I'm psychic, dude. There's such a thing as thinking aloud too much, too.
That night, customer asked me to deal cards for game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on.
Okay, we got that.
The victim, he plays whole time with his hand on locket at his neck. Then last hand is done, but something terrible has happened.
Okay.
After defendant tried to strangle victim, he hit him with bottle.
I'll press this. You didn't say anything about hitting before.
So sorry. I must be forgetting this.
Witness, you will take greater care with your testimony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
And that clears up the discrepancy with the autopsy report, I believe.
And we just glaze over it. Glaze, glaze, glaze.
The defendant made to strangle his victim, then changed his mind.
Changed his mind.
And chose a simpler, blunter means to the job.
Yes, that's often what I think of doing when I'm gonna murder somebody. I go for strangling and then I stop in the middle of strangling them and I'm just like, you know what? Actually, let me take my hands off your neck, reach over for the bottle, and beat you with it. That just seems so much cleaner.
It was easier. Yes, that sums it up nicely.
So he strangled him, then hit him? Something's fishy about all this.
Go ahead. I believe you know what it is you need to do.
Right, sir. Leave it to me. There were only 3 people in the room at the time of the murder. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, I've got you now, O'Reilly.
He's not wearing a locket.
Yes. Yeah, so is there...
There's the picture of with the head. That's like a close-up.
Yeah, okay. We did get that from pressing, so we'll go ahead and we'll present this. Objection! And music stop. We got it. You know, there was one curious part in her testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. But what does it mean?
Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is you're thinking so intensely about?
Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on his locket at his neck, I believe she said.
I hope you aren't about to raise an objection to the witness's grammar.
No, but look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Do you see a locket on the victim's neck?
Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. You have eyes and can see. I knew you'd be able to handle
I
this.
trained you to do the most rudimentary work. But what does it mean?
How the hell should I know? If we are to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death.
Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor.
It's quite simple when you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off, no?
Taking it off. Wait, you don't mean...
The defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all. He was taking off his locket. Wouldn't that explain it? Ah! Ah!
I actually don't know if this is good for me. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah. Defendant, what do you have to say to this? Say.
Yes. Yes. You're noticing it now, hmm?
Yeah. I just noticed this, but... Did you cut your hair? You have something hanging around your neck, don't you?
It's been there this entire time. Oh? You mean this? Yes, it's a locket with a photograph inside. A photo of my daughter.
Gasp.
Gasp.
Who did Phoenix Wright fuck?
Phoenix
Who
Wright
did he
fucked? Come again? I would, but I already have one kid.
Mr. Wright, you have a daughter? You fucked? We confirmed it at the time of the arrest.
He did, in fact, fuck.
The picture in the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter.
Bull says, I had money on dick butt being the photo inside of the locket. That's bad money then, Bull. I wouldn't have. So Mr. Wright has a locket too? Oh my god, Apollo.
Well, locket and a daughter?
Why don't I buy that this is just a coincidence?
This is probably not. Well, now... Oh, this is the wrong person. This is the wrong voice. Well, now, if the results of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game. Further testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost. Badly.
Oh, did I...
Miss O'Reilly!
Okay, no, she was just ... I thought I skipped over it.
You will testify to the court about the game played between the victim and defendant.
Duh! Is the big twist that they were actually sitting on opposite sides of the table and the body was moved for some fucking reason? Serious competition.
The game began with 3,500 points in chips for each man. House chips come in two sizes, small and large. The one who was winning... it was victim! For last hand, defendant play with all chips on table and lose. The moment loss was decided, defendant grabs bottle from table and...
Indeed, looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game.
Bull says, girl, how is your arm not tired? Oh, it's because you don't see it under the big coat. She's actually got one super huge bicep under there.
As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life. Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow. Ah, how many times have I heard these words? I've done it in a fit of anger, Your Honor, and now I regret. A common tale, but true.
Sometimes it just skips ahead a little bit. Methinks the judge watches too many old court movies. Damn. Imagine that being your life and still going home and being like, I want to watch movies about what I do all day.
eats, breathes court.
Mr. Wright said, I even eat the lunch from the vending machines here in the courtroom. That's my entire life's dinner. Mr. Wright said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong. Because he didn't say that I haven't lost in 7 years until that night that I murdered someone, so...
Yeah.
3,500 points and chips for each man. House chips come in 2 sizes, large and small. Yes, we've seen that in the picture. Or at least I think we did. Like, I don't see a way to... Okay, yeah, space will let me see this. That looks like two sizes. That looks like 2 sizes.
That's 2 sizes.
Yeah, that's 2 sizes. The one who is winning, it was victim. I'll press you on this. You're telling me that Mr. Wright, undefeated for 7 whole years, was losing? It must have been most unlucky day for him. I am glad I did not take other picture of him. It would break camera, certainly. The chips, they went always to the victim's side of table.
So you're telling us it was a one-sided game?
One-sided, and... Exactly, Vol. Would you watch an entire, movie about what you do all day? Which, no offense, would not make a good movie.
I mean, it's not a court drama.
No, of course not.
Court dramas are interesting.
For last hand, defendants play with all chips on table and lose. The moment the loss was decided, the defendant grabs bottle from table and... Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I already read this.
So you're telling...
Did he play with all chips on table and lose? Last hand? It was largest points of any hand. The defendant's hand, it was excellent. He tried to use it to take victory from behind.
It appears that both the defendant and the victim's hands are in this picture. That is truly an excellent hand. However, so is the victim.
I see. 3 kings and 2 aces on the victim's side. 3 sevens and 2 aces on Mr. Wright's side, if we are to believe they were sitting at these sides of the table.
Mm-hmm.
How many aces are there in a deck again? How many suits?
It should be 4.
Okay, so exactly 4. Yeah, and these
Yeah.
are different. Although the spade one looks a little weird.
What, the Ace of Spades?
Yeah, the one that's under the text box. It's hard to see, but its card face is different and weird.
It says Volume 8 or something.
Yeah. One with highest number wins, so defendant loses.
The victim, Mr. Smith, had a stronger hand than the defendant and crushed him. I believe that explains what occurred next.
Once cards laid down on table, it happened. Okay. What do I present here?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, that is, again, I keep pressing press instead of present or look at court record.
It appeared?
1 second. This is a truly excellent hand, but let me look at some things here. Are these the same? It looks the exact same. I see 4 chips and 1 big chip and then a bunch of chips on the other side. Yeah, that looks the exact same, so I don't think there's any, like, big difference here.
Maybe you might have to like press her on other stuff.
I also haven't checked this phone yet. Let me go ahead and check the phone, because I haven't yet. Let's look at this. No clues here.
Call the police.
There's nothing to really... Oh,
Probably keeping the battery in place.
wow.
Yeah.
The battery is being held in with a piece of tape. He should just buy a new one. Maybe he can't afford it, or he just doesn't care. Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
it.
if it still works, it works.
Yeah. And can't check anything else about this phone. Got it. Okay. Do you restart if you lose the case? You restart at checkpoints. It's nothing, like, egregious. Is there anything weird about this? No, he's definitely wearing the locket here. That is definitely the same locket, which we will eventually come to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you might have to press her on other stuff.
Okay.
Maybe it'll like.
yeah, I'm just not sure what to present here. It seems a little airtight, although it's definitely off. And what happened next?
Even to think of it now, I shake and tremble, da. I did not believe such thing would happen.
What such thing?
Please, you must believe I had no idea. How could such thing occur?
What such thing?
Yet! The defendant had been hitting victim. Da, I saw it all happen right before me. I saw a bottle coming down on victim's head.
Decisive, isn't it, Your Honor? My witness saw the very moment of the crime.
And she didn't report it? She let the
I know,
murderer
right?
go out and say, I'll report this.
Remember, your first goal is to gather information.
Yes, sir. Look out, contradiction. Here comes justice. I guess I didn't press enough. Got it. 3,500 points and chips. So let's find out more about the chips. Are those the usual starting points? Were any special rules used?
No, not special. Usual game, usual rules.
If each man began with 3,500 points, then the total would be exactly 7,000 points.
Please, this isn't calculus. It's not even long division.
The judge is just like me.
Are the chips in this photo all the chips that were used?
Da, of course.
Nope. Something's fishy with these chips. Should I press harder? Absolutely we press harder. There's no
No.
penalty for pressing harder.
No need.
Maybe you could explain a bit about these chips.
Explain? What is to be explained?
Oh my god.
Poker chips are poker chips. They're not fish and chips. Not a chip off the old block. Not a motorcycle cop.
Thanks.
He was rapping. He was singing a little Dr. Seuss.
Now that I've pressed her, I better ask something. What are these chips worth? Are they in dollars or rubles even?
Yet, as I have been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Hard perhaps for capitalist to understand. Two types of chip. 100 points chip and 1,000 points chip. It is not money, da.
Justice.
Sir,
Don't you find her comment interesting?
in more ways than one, sir.
I'd have it added to her testimony myself.
Well, does the defense want the witness to add to her testimony?
Fuck you, Kristoff! I'm not doing it! Yes, I do think this deserves further scrutiny. Add it to the testimony! I wish I knew where I was going with this.
Very well, witness, if you would be so kind.
Da, Your Honor. One kind of chip is worth 100 points, other kind is worth 1,000. 2 kinds in all.
I think you have to do some math.
Yeah, yeah.
Some quick counting.
Let's take a look at this. All right, so 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Because she said 1,000 was the big chips and 100 was the small chips, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
1,000 is the small chips. Yeah, so there's 7 small chips.
One kind of chip is worth.
But
100.
she said one kind
Yeah.
versus other kind.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so the big chips would be the... Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small chips, that'd be 6,000, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the big chips. And that's gotta be the other 1,000. Okay. Huh.
But there's like 3,500... Because there's like... They each started with 3,500. So there's enough to split that into.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me press on it just a little bit. Mr. Gavin said this testimony is important. To be honest, I have no idea why.
Mr. Justice? Do the court a favor and think of what you want to say before raising your hand. We are not in kindergarten.
Sorry, I'm fine. I better think of something to ask. And quick. The 2 types of chips... Huh? The small ones are 100 and the big one's 1,000, right? Right, of course.
Don't waste our time.
Is that all?
Yeah. Great. Mr. Gavin made me stop her, and now I'm the one who looks dumb.
Oh, Justice. Please try not to embarrass me like that.
Huh? Who? Me?
There's a clear contradiction in the information you have in your hand.
What?
It's a simple matter of calculation. Go on, try it. We're not in kindergarten after all.
Calculation? Oh, wait. Hold on.
You must know how to count.
You must know how to count. Hold on. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Once again, Q and E, I'm just getting them mixed up. One-sided and yeah. Hold on. The one who was winning. Hold on. If the small chips are the bigger number, then the one who was winning was Mr. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the contradiction. We present now.
Objection!
You're sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure?
It seems our new attorney is a bit confused. A glance at the picture is enough to tell you who won, if you're not in kindergarten.
Just for safety's sake, could you explain the problem to the court?
Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which were worth 1,000 points?
Why, the big ones, of course. Duh.
Oh, I thought so too, but then the totals don't add up.
The totals?
Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in chips, and the combined total value of the chips was 7,000 points.
Yes, if my calculations are correct. Let's see, 3 plus 1, carry the 5.
They are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips. If the big chips are worth 1,000 points and the small chips are worth 100, and you add them up...
How much is it?
Oh my god, pain. Do it yourself. You aren't in kindergarten, are you? 10,600 points. The chips don't add up. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony!
But why? How could this be?
Exactly. Justice. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why.
Right. There's only one possible way to explain this contradiction. Starting points were wrong, chip count was wrong. No, both were right. Both were correct. Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can only be one answer.
Well, what is it?
The value of the chips was the other way around.
What?
Want to know what I think? The small chips were worth 1,000 points, not the big ones!
Oh, I thought we were doing that.
Madness! Utter madness!
Show me that photograph of the chips again. There are 6 small chips and 10 large chips. Why, that does make 7,000 points when you add them up. Excellent work, Justice. It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself.
Okay, Kristoff, calm down. Look, you're on a fast track to getting killed in the next case if you don't calm down.
You're no Mia. Mia wouldn't be so passive aggressive.
Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it.
But wait! The value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing!
Pain.
Indeed.
Judge.
The victim did have the larger number of chips still.
Oh my god.
Okay. That doesn't... Okay.
Wait, there we go. The clock's ticked. Exactly. If the small chips are 1,000 points and the large chips are 100, let's do a little math. Add up the points for each side of the table.
The victim, Mr. Smith, had 4,100 points.
He had 2,900 and Mr. Wright had 4,100. Well now, it seems that Mr. Wright was winning that night after all. Don't talk shit about my personal hero ever again.
That's impossible!
My client had even less reason to kill the victim. After all, he was winning!
Yard.
Now, Miss O'Reilly, you must have known the true value of the chips. Since you were there at the scene of the crime, weren't you? Eek! My bushed!
Order! Order! It appears our defendant has lost his motive.
Well, they're just gonna switch it over to the necklace now.
Yeah. And Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. None.
Shitting over their pain.
We must know.
Oh!
Oh. Excuse me? What is it, Miss O'Reilly?
Objection! I did not want to be saying this, but actually, you see,
See what, Miss O'Reilly? What do we see?
I am not married. In the last hand, there was cheat.
Oh,
A cheat? You don't mean... a trick?
wait. Or do you mean... a scam?
They're all the same thing!
Yes, there was cheat in last hand. That is why game ends with chips as they are.
Great. Just great. First we have lying, now cheating. Who would do such a thing in a courtroom?
Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. For the interesting...
For the interesting.
Witness, you will please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand.
Witness testimony. The final hand.
The last hand, both men had full house. There is 4 of each card in deck from ace to king. If you look at both men's hands, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, game becomes argument. The defendant's trick was exposed. He took bottle in his hand. Poor Mr. Smith.
Miss O'Reilly, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? We will glaze over it. You will get used to this, Apollo. Happens in every case. I thought I smelled a cover-up here.
And it's not just the borscht.
I mean, how old is that borscht? It's cold. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers.
A full house is a very high-scoring hand. I think it's like the most high-scoring hand. Not easy to make, in my experience. That alone is enough to suspect less than scrupulous tactics. That's...
Mr. Gavin, what's a full house?
It's a show from the 80s. Lawyers these days, you don't know your poker.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't in the bar exam. My bad, Mr.
You don't know Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. I can't say this bodes well for your case or career.
Why? What is this? Some kind of secret court poker ring?
Justice. You know the terms 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind, yes?
I like how you said that like justice. You're embarrassing me. I'm gonna teach you poker after this. Yeah, no problem. 2 cards with the same number makes a pair, and 3 makes a 3 of a kind.
Good. Now picture a hand with 1 pair and 1 3 of a kind. That's a full house. You got it, dude.
That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it?
You can see each player's hand in this photo.
Wow, they both have full houses.
We forget there's an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
I actually meant to bang my gavel and accuse you of, like, just saying random shit for no good reason. But whatever. If he did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Who's ever heard of a professional con man losing when they cheat? Good point. The final hand.
Both men had the full house.
Yes, this is true. Don't need press.
There's 4 of each card in deck from ace to king.
We'll press on this, just for information, just in case. 4 of each card, you say?
There is 1 spade, 1 diamond, 1 heart, and 1 club for each card. It is interesting fact that this number 4 comes from number of seasons.
Huh, you don't say.
Did you know that the cards are numbered 1 through 13? Add all the cards in a deck and you get 364. A year!
I genuinely did not know that, actually.
Is that a fact? Is that true?
Is that real? Fact checkers in chat, check fact. You don't say. Isn't that 1 day short? Oh, so it doesn't add up then.
Yeah, I was like 365. And that's why each deck has 2 jokers. They save the second joker stats for the leap year.
Oh, okay.
Does each deck have 2 jokers? I thought it was only 1. Unless you have a perfect representation of the year, all in a deck of cards. But I thought there was only like 60, or like 52. Isn't it a 52 pickup? What are they talking about? What's going on?
We're gonna be in this courtroom for a year if it keeps going like this. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
If you look at both men's hands, cheat is more obvious.
Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Let us look at the both men's hand. Cheat is more obvious. Is it? It seems possible to me. Improbable, sure, but possible.
I mean, there's the whole thing that there was 2 different decks, so like that hasn't come up yet. But I don't know.
Yeah. Also, why are cards already on the floor? I'm noticing here. You see them at both top and the bottom left.
Because was this picture taken by her?
Good question. Must be, right? Because these are... Well, wait.
Well, that's not called Olga's photo.
Yeah, Olga's photo, Chip's photo, crime photo too. So these are the crime photos. They're in black and white. And hers are in color, I assume. She has the updated tech, and the police can't afford to have color
For
pictures.
color camera.
Yeah. I'll press you on this. Why not? Let's get some information. How was it clear?
Well, the defendant, he played the 5th ace.
What? A 5th ace?
I still remember both hands very well. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's has 2.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
Obviously, cheating was afoot. Or perhaps I should say, a hand. So fucking clever. Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony without Mr. Payne's joke.
Thank you, Christoph, for not making me do it again, because it's very obvious.
Very well. The witness will add this detail to her testimony, please.
Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces and Mr. Wright's has 2. It is 5 aces in all.
One moment. One moment. There we go. And that's taken care of. And now we present the very obvious, you are fucking lying, ma'am. Nope, hold on. Present. R for present. Objection! It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken? But my name...
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's the photo of the chips, is it not?
And the cards. There's also other things in this picture.
Justice.
Justice!
Perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. In other words, use your finger to point out your point. Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo.
You got it.
What particular point contradicts the witness's testimony? Use your stylus.
Use your style. I use my mercury bubbles.
Use your stylus on the touch screen too.
Oh, I have to press R. The clicking of the mouse does not work, for the record. So, take that! I say, peeking my mic. Why, it's here, of course.
We had to click on the early aces.
It's where? Where is it that you're pointing?
Good question. Whoops. I mean, I figured just his cards in general would have been, like, the fact that he has 3 kings, not 2 kings, but fine. That's a little, I better rethink this. Okay, let's go through this again. My bad, everybody, my bad. So yeah,
she actually had 3 aces instead of 2.
Oh wait, Mr. Wright has 3 aces is what he said, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I think so. Yeah, because that would be the cheat.
Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. Wait, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Mr. Wright's hand is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is his. Hold on. Yeah, it should be this one.
But then that would be Smith cheating, no? Not...
Yeah, so
no.
yeah. That would be Smith cheating. Miss O'Reilly, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces. Eek!
Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the 3rd ace in question.
That's also stupid, idiot. Take another look at the evidence, moron. As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Where's this 5th ace? I see cheating, all right, and it's going on right here in this courtroom.
2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces total. Hardly proof of cheating.
Wait, please. It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you.
That's odd. She must be lying. Yeah, she's the most sincere I've seen her all day.
You're right to trust your instincts.
Mr. Gavin?
Who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion. What might that be, Mr. Gavin? If you don't mind, perhaps we might examine the actual cards? The cards? Mr. Payne.
Yes?
The players' hands that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court.
Yes, show us the backs of the cards.
Yeah, very well. The prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards or the defendant's cards?
If these cards don't prove cheating was going on, nothing will. Now, which of these hands is more suspicious? I mean, the victim's hands, because she said that their 3rd ace was on his side, so it's got to be his, right?
Yeah.
It was the victim's hands that changed over the course of the witness's testimony. The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's cards.
Very well. Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well.
Received evidence, victim's hand.
Well, time's a-wasting. Get to it, Justice.
Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, it's doing it for me? That's weird.
KKK. When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles.
Wrong. Don't. Unnecessary. It's just kings. Kings, Dave.
Try using the arrow keys to turn it every which way, and B and M. Use the BM to zoom in and out.
Okay. Very weird.
That should give you a better perspective on the case.
Okay, let's do this.
Just turn them over and see what the backs
literally,
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Wow, nobody noticed this? That's crazy. What? Your Honor, look at this. One of the victim's cards. The back is a different color. That's impossible. But I put that card in the right's hand. Oh, ah!
Got her ass. What was that, Miss O'Reilly?
No, yet. I merely said, I have...
Your Honor. Mr. Gavin? Yes?
Tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker?
To cheat?
To have a second person.
I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say. The dealer. Ah.
Wait, so you mean... this witness, Miss O'Reilly?
She's the cheater. A professional, I'd wager.
Yeah!
Nyarg. Order! Order!
Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of. Her mistake. Your Honor. What? Please recall the testimony we just heard.
That's impossible. I put that card in Wright's hand.
Ergo, Miss Olga O'Reilly conspired to cheat, not with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith.
Oog!
Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly. Therefore,
She was bad at it.
it's not hard to imagine an altercation between her and the victim.
What? Wait, you don't mean... The defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss Olga O'Reilly, are you?
Judge, how many of these have you seen at this point? How are you not used to turnabout by now?
Maybe it only happens in, like, Phoenix Wright and
case.
Apollo cases. You know?
Time for justice. There were 3 people in the room at the time of the incident. And if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means... I am! Wait, what? The defense accuses the witness, Miss Olga O'Reilly, of murder. Those lines being back to back is...
Yeah.
Eek! Oh! My
Oh.
borscht is going to crash. Oh, no. Okay, well,
That was a lobster.
that's a lobster.
Does borscht have lobster now? Borscht is like beet soup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not lobster. She just happens to have lobster.
I have to Google borscht. What if like every case outside of these are just like perfectly normal cases?
Every single case, every person is guilty because it's Japan.
Oh yeah, borscht is beet soup.
Yep.
Anyway, cold beet soup. Mr. Payne, where's your witness, Miss Olga O'Reilly?
It appears she has lost consciousness, Your Honor.
Mr. Justice,
Your Honor,
it seems you've presented a new possibility to the court. One suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
and that means?
This court cannot pronounce a verdict for the defendant at this time.
What?
I did it! I held out!
I see no point in prolonging this trial this day. The prosecution will need to make further inquiries.
First case of the game actually goes on to a day 2?
Oh my god.
Mr. Wright?
He's gonna be like, no, we're finishing this fucking right now.
You can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet.
What nonsense is the defendant spewing now?
Think. One of the cards had a different colored back. Don't you wonder what it means?
What are you doing, Mr. Wright? Raising objections right when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous!
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know, Mr. Wright has a talent. For the ridiculous. Look at his hat.
I thought he had a talent for finding the truth, no matter how painful it might be. But all right, yeah.
Perhaps we should get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the facts about the game that fateful night.
As was said before, we alternated between 2 decks of cards that night.
That was said before.
The 2 decks at the club have different colored backs, blue and red. 1 color per deck. Why use different colored backs? If we use the same color, the 2 decks might get mixed. You used different colors and they still got mixed up. We used the red deck for the last game.
I see, but that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you were using the blue cards.
That's because when we looked at that hand of cards, most of them were blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure someone said something about blue cards.
Whatever. In the end, one card of the wrong color got into the mix.
Oh, that's right. You know who said something about blue cards? Do we recall, Mr. Dave?
No.
Okay.
Which means there was cheating.
Yes, a card slipped into the deck would seem to indicate cheating. Yet, this card raises two serious questions. Apollo? Yes? Let's consider the first question, shall we?
Gee, Apollo, how come you have two dads?
Think, in the last game, when was the card swapped? When? There are three broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder.
Well, yeah, thanks for the news bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course, it was
Oh? I'm not gonna let you finish that thought, you hack. It might be as simple as you think, Mr. Payne, or it might not be. Did you consider that?
Ah!
I didn't consider it! I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards were swapped? When was the card swapped into the deck? Well, the fact that you're bringing it up at all makes me think it was swapped after the murder. To be honest. Perhaps it happened after the murder?
What's that? Ridiculous! What's the point of cheating after the hand has been shown? That's silly.
Yes, but tell me. How do you swap cards during the game? I'll take silly over impossible.
Take it from me, son. There's a lot of silly in this world, but very little impossible.
Oh? Even when the backs of the cards are a different color? If you pulled that during the game, you'd be caught in no time. That is a good point. Quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands were shown, after the murder.
Okay, this is going past silly and straight on to crazy. I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over?
To hide evidence, you daft fuck!
Who would do that?
Who indeed? That's one of the mysteries before us.
There's another?
Yes, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card? Who?
The game and murder is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain in the room, alive, that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga O'Reilly.
Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for a blue?
Someone else. I don't know.
I'm gonna go towards someone else because we're in the realm of crazy right now. Woo! Because like, why would
It's probably Olga.
I mean,
it could be a random third person. Or I guess, yeah, third person outside of the dead guy.
we'll go with
Unless he's not dead.
We'll go with yours. We'll see. Let's find out. You said Olga. It must have been Olga who swapped the cards. She was trying to cover up evidence of the cheating.
That does make some sense.
Sorry, but there's a problem with that explanation. Huh? The swapped card was from the wrong deck.
Yes, a blue card was stuck into a red hand.
Mixing a card from the wrong deck when the backs are different colors? Remember that you're talking about Olga O'Reilly. She was the dealer. Do you really think she would make such a novice mistake? Actually, I have trouble imagining even the judge making that mistake. Give it a little more thought, Apollo. Right! Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for a blue? I'm gonna say someone else.
Phoenix Wright.
Nope. The one who swapped the cards wasn't Mr. Right, of course. And, well, it doesn't seem like it could have been Olga O'Reilly either. I already made that mistake.
What are you suggesting? That's hardly a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As the defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss O'Reilly at this point.
Yeah, I tried that, Kristoff. I know. But she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would make the mistake of swapping the wrong color card.
And if the card was swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking how much fun all this is.
Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. If the one who swapped the card wasn't the defendant, and it wasn't Miss O'Reilly, then who was it?
Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it? Precisely. Huh? I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction. Some sort of turnabout.
A new direction?
We'll find that, indeed, after the murder, someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand. And that someone made two critical mistakes.
I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first was swapping the wrong color card.
Because the one who did the swap didn't know two colors of cards were being used. The other mistake was the number on the card. Right. The person replaced the fifth ace with a king. I'm sure whoever swapped it wasn't expecting there to be a fifth ace after all. All they knew was that the game had been won with a full house. So they picked up a king from the table and swapped it in. Oh yeah, because if you didn't know, you just see like two kings and two aces and you'd think, there must have been a third king, not a third ace.
But there's one problem. According to our case record, this person doesn't exist.
True, not until now. But you have to admit the possibility of a fourth person. Though it's more than a possibility. There was someone else there that night at the scene of the crime.
Gasp. What? I believe the judge spoke truthfully earlier. You do make trials ridiculous, Mr. Wright. Absolutely silly.
What a hijinks, Mr. Wright. Absolute hijinks.
This trial has proceeded on one central assumption. Namely, that at the time of the incident there were only 3 people in that room.
I believe this new evidence, shall we say, overturns that assumption?
The problem is that you chose to conceal this information from the court.
I suppose that is a problem, yes.
Court is adjourned for a brief recess. Mr. Gavin, I'll see you in my chambers during this recess. Certainly, Your Honor. Very well. The trial will resume in 20 minutes.
What a mystery! 420. That took
Well,
1
that's
hour.
like about an hour.
Yeah, an hour and 52 minutes, I think. I think it started at 10.
That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. To suddenly claim there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. I must ask, is it the truth?
Well now, I'd think you would know the answer to that.
Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I've no time for mysteries. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome.
I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff.
Justice,
Yes, sir.
the judge has summoned me to his chambers, so carry on without me.
Okay.
Instant transmission.
You did well, Apollo.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright?
Ah, you're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket. Here, you can take a look at it. That's a picture of my daughter in there.
Oh, I should wear a top hat.
Wouldn't
What's
you
going on?
like to know?
I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter.
Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. I don't understand why people can't just take me at my word that I fucked. Lots of men my age have fucked at this point.
One more
It's
question.
because you're married. It's because you're married to Edgeworth.
The one who cheated that night, was it you?
What do you think?
Huh?
You know what happened 7 years ago. What I did.
Oh,
It's not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat.
I never, honest, but it is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years.
Want to know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win. Poker.
Eh?
You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case.
Poker is like trial law?
Figure out what your opponent is thinking, and you win.
Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds.
I think not. I used to know somebody who had mystical psychic powers.
yeah. I was unlocking their like brain chakras or whatever the fuck.
There were like psychic fucking locks all over the place. It was
Yeah.
wild, man. You wouldn't believe it, but I actually have one of those in my hand right now, and I'm unlocking your chakras right now. Psychic attack!
I wonder how legal all of it is.
Huh? I was hit by a psychic attack. Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. When you have a Magatama, anyway. Their body
Where's
language.
Maya?
Where is Maya? Their body language can become a valuable source of information.
You're kidding!
That witness, for instance, Miss O'Reilly. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice?
No, come on, who'd notice that?
Words, habits, twitches, it's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you.
But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals.
No, you can do it.
Huh?
You just don't know it yet.
What's he talking about?
I have future vision. You will soon. Almost forgot.
Because your mentor is about to get murdered.
One more thing about this case. Someone else is about to be added to the body list. You should know, I haven't told the truth to anyone yet.
What? I knew it!
I have my reasons, of course. all shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there, defending me. I need your power. My power? I had no idea my cords of steel were that special. It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. To be continued.
To be continued?
Second part in first case? We don't get out of this one that fast?
Okay.
Yeah, it goes on. We continue.
But it's still episode 1.
Yeah, it is still episode 1, make no mistake.
Okay, damn, this tutorial case.
Yeah. I think Great Ace Attorney also did that, where we were both like surprised by how fucking long that first case was. It's a long one. 12:14. This case is going on pretty long.
Court will now reconvene. Has our witness, Miss Olga O'Reilly, recovered?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness.
Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again.
That's the thing, you see. She's quite fatigued.
How convenient. You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne. Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss O'Reilly take the stand.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure there were several points in the previous games where fatigue was an excuse for literally anything a woman has ever done in these trials. They'd be like, oh, my stars and garters, I'm so... the vapors! And the judge would be like, my lady, please!
Yeah, the judge is
He's just that kind of guy.
Yeah. Very well. The witness will take the stand.
Don't pester her! She's a fragile young cup of a woman!
If you make her cry, I swear to God. Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession? Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you're a poor liar and a poor loser.
Vol says, God forbid a woman have a case of the vapors. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. The big reveal.
Name's Olga O'Reilly. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer.
And she's a pirate.
People call me Olga Quick Fingers O'Reilly.
Oh really?
Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian, and my last name sounds like O'Reilly.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, a bit of meta humor. There, that's the truth. I hope you're satisfied.
I think you're supposed to be calling her Olga Orly.
Witness, you will tell the court that what you were really up to that night. I'm just so flabbergasted by the fact that she's not Russian anymore. Fine, I'll talk. We had a plan, see?
Let me remind you that you are currently under oath. I feel like she already perjured herself. She was like, I'm a fully different person. But anyway, any further fabrications will have serious consequences.
Well, yeah, obviously when she has her breakdown, she's got to have a new animation. It can't just be throwing the horse in the air anymore.
She should have been thrown out of court, honestly, for that. But whatever. She's no longer a valid witness. But
fine. Well, I mean, she just lied about, her accent and a few other things, but like I said, I'm a pro. That guy, Smith, hired me to do what I do best. I was planted at the Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game. As a waitress. So you were in cahoots with the victim. Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were
Oh,
revealed...
that's a picture.
Oh, yeah.
That's very suggestive.
Got my hand in your pocket, boy.
The old reach around?
When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search right. He would then pull out the planted dick card and the trap would snap shut. You swapped the cards! Exposed, and that's the last you'll hear of Smith, exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it. It would have made a great double play. No wonder why he was murdered, says Bull. I know. What a real dastard of a fellow. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Indeed.
Honestly, I'm very impressed you were able to keep up that Russian accent. This is really thick what you're doing right now.
Getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins.
A 7-year legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan. That was the plan.
Oh really, oh really. How droll. But it appears you made quite the mistake. A mistake? I agree, the trap was elegant. Yet, what happened to that planted card?
Hey, that's right! He's lucky, I'll give him that. You'd have to be to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quickfingers O'Reilly.
Oh, really?
How many times?
The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick.
Okay, Judge, calm down. Cute? Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad. You hear me? Bad!
When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung.
I'm the bad guy. Duh. That's a little reference for all y'all in the court.
Billie Eilish?
The best laid traps. That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him.
This picture.
But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good, cheating defendant. Well, you're the cheater.
A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark.
I told you I'm not cute and I'm not frank either. The trap was perfect, I tell you. Perfect. If that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up. Look who's talking.
Well, the testimony, for what it's worth, is all yours, Mr. Justice.
With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors? Alright, time to bust this wide open, although I'm not sure where just yet. I planted the card like I was supposed to. This planted card. Which card was it exactly? The trump card, the 5 of hearts.
Let me guess. Mr. Wright was to have switched the 5 with the ace to make a full house. At least, that's what you were going to accuse him of doing, thereby ruining his legend.
I slid it into Wright's pocket. When was this? I forgot that this is my voice too for a second. Why, before the match, of course. While he was eating. At the Borscht Bowl Club, we serve borscht. And suckers.
Remind me never to go there.
Of course, the card was to make its grand debut during the game. Like a good borscht, a good plot must be cooked up early and allowed to thicken. And Wright lost the last hand just like he was supposed to. So, everything went according to plan. Exactly.
The 5th ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went off without a hitch. Once the extra card was found in his pocket, Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud.
There are worse things to be known as, I suppose.
I should know. I'm known as a few of them in different states. Tell us what happened with the search. I will not expand upon this.
The planted card was gone. The trap had failed. The card disappeared. Yeah, my trump card, the 5 of hearts. Gone. Without a trace. Poof. Zippo. We searched every nook and cranny.
Did
I'll
you?
show you this picture.
What? What? You did what to him?
Even inside his cute little hat.
We searched all of Phoenix's nooks and crannies.
But the card was nowhere to be found, is this correct?
Never in my long, storied career. Never has Quick Fingers O'Reilly been so readily duped.
Oh my god. I don't know
Oh,
what-
really?
I should have had a counter up. What the fuck?
So what did happen to that 5 of hearts?
Don't look at me. Why don't you ask that cheating, lying, two-faced defendant?
So the 5 of hearts is still missing in action.
The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. Wait, isn't that a little odd? What's odd?
You searched Mr. Wright thoroughly and found nothing? Which means he didn't cheat. Which means he had no reason to strike the victim.
Well,
Oh. Psychic attack!
What was that just now? I sensed something. Some sort of mental beam going from my brain to hers.
Something wrong, Mr. Justice?
No, nothing, Your Honor.
You better not be using psychic powers. That's illegal.
We outlawed that at the end of Mr. Wright's career, in fact. No ghosts, no psychic attacks. I will press her harder, because this is weird that she throbbed blue for a second there.
She went negative.
Miss O'Reilly, you're hiding something. What are you talking about? You? Me? Quick Fingers O'Reilly? Hide something? Oh. Hi, Martin.
The defense will refrain from baseless accusations.
Martin, you're here late. You missed my incredibly perfect Russian accent while this woman was pretending to be Russian, which I'm sure was not offensive in any way whatsoever.
She had a big bowl of borscht.
She did have a big bowl of borscht. She works for the Borscht Bowl Club, the Bowl Borscht. I have one question for the witness, then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Mr. Wright hit him.
Nope.
With my own eyes, I
She's
saw
turning
it.
into a creepypasta.
What's this weird vibe I'm getting? That witness, for instance, Miss O'Reilly. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of the testimony. Did you notice? Touching her neck, was it?
It's not really her neck, but... Take the shot!
Whoa! What's going on? This sensation! It's coming into focus!
This power!
There! That twitch! It's so clear! It's like I could perceive her habit! It's like I could perceive her habit, like I couldn't before! Perceive!
Gotcha.
Master, what's happening? I don't know, that's scary. Miss O'Reilly, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself.
Unaware of what?
Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, You touch the back of your neck with your left hand.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
My neck? My back? So what?
My pizza and my snacks? What indeed, Justice? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort.
That means that I've surpassed you, Kristoff. You're no longer my master. Get out of my fucking face.
He dies right on the spot.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches
This
her
is
neck.
pseudoscience. You're not a doctor.
I'm sure of it.
You're making it up.
A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about? I'm on your side, Payne. This is bullshit, but whatever.
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show?
Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So what would remind her of the moment of the crime? Miss O'Reilly, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck is this!
The weapon?
The weapon? This? The deadly bottle? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Unless he killed him with the Nokia cell phone.
Hold on. Back. This! Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon? But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
What's he talking about now?
Pain is my name! It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit. Martin says, why is she wearing that camera? Oh, she also took pictures while she was working at the restaurant for some reason. That was just like part of the services they sold at that restaurant. You would go back, you would play a hand of poker with the greatest poker player in 7 years, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and she would take your picture. It was Mr.
While
Smith.
serving you borscht.
Yeah, while serving you borscht.
This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits, they're completely irrelevant.
I agree. Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused
Justice.
myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
I'll explain later. Just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her. Miss O'Reilly, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment.
Yet,
Oh.
I am knowing nothing.
We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please. Now.
And take off that ridiculous outfit.
Fine.
He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there.
That's a lie!
That's definitely, that's certainly a lie. Hold on. Do we have evidence to
I guess
say that
the
was a lie?
phone? I mean, the phone, no? 'Cause you have to call.
Yeah.
Yeah, used by the defendants.
Yeah, okay. Objection! Miss O'Reilly, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you just said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. So explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely.
Where did that bowl come from?
I know. The man who picked up a bottle and swung it at that night wasn't the defendant. Okay. You want to elaborate? We're really getting into the meat of it now, Dave. Showdown time. You dirty cheat. Check his pockets, now! It's gone!
Check his nooks and crannies.
The card's gone! You lose. Oh! Uh-oh, the music's picking up. Uh-oh. Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right, and he hit me!
Oh.
You, some master of cheating you turned out to be! Eek! When I came to... Judge.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was like, oh damn. I was reading the text. I was like, oh damn, who did it? I was just thinking about to myself, like, damn, yeah. The victim was already dead. Is that it?
Yeah, so she didn't even see it happen.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure.
I mean,
Yeah, ... dots all around.
well, where does this leave us?
I'm a little behind.
Madness. This is madness. I'm dreaming. It must have been me who was hit with a bottle, and I'm imagining all of this.
That makes me a suspect now, too, I think. If I'm following the logic, I don't really get it.
It appears our prosecution is at his wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events?
Mr. Gavin? Sir?
I believe that, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss O'Reilly a big fat liar.
A big fat loser!
No chump.
What?
3 were in that room the night of the murder: the defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive.
A motive?
Her plot foiled, the witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder.
Okay, Christoph, calm down. We don't know what that word means. We
It
can't
means
even pronounce.
untangling.
We can't even pronounce that word. What?
It's a literary term. It means untangling.
I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me.
Phoenix Pride's Bill laugh.
I'm over here in the second witness stand that we have sometimes. What tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive.
Bars.
So tangled, we catch ourselves in the process.
Mr. Wright?
Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Christoph Gavin.
What are you saying?
Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder. Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess. Although that does bring up the question, if there was a fourth person, why hasn't Miss O'Reilly said anything about it?
Because she was knocked out.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used.
He's colorblind.
A fourth person.
Ha! This theory again. Your fourth person doesn't exist.
Martin asks, why is Phoenix looking like a bum? Presumably, I'm going to
no
assume
idea.
because he's not a lawyer anymore. He fake plays piano, he's really bad at it, and now he just plays poker for a living. At some, like...
And he hasn't lost poker in 7 years.
Yeah, at some backwater club.
At the
Indeed.
Borscht Bowl Club.
At the Borscht Bowl Club. Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. But he does have one positive going for him. He has one positive going for him. And that's that he definitely has proof that he fucked. He's got a picture of his daughter hanging around his neck.
He got Edgeworth pregnant.
Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception. The perfect place to catch the real criminal.
The real criminal?
And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less.
What?
Apollo. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Remember what I said. The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical error. He or she wasn't considering the color on the backs of the cards. Right, but how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there is one person here, in our court, who thought those cards were blue. Yeah, I had that impression too, but why? Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was? Payne?
It's not me, I swear.
Who is this fourth person?
There's only one other person. There's only one other person in the court, and it has to be me. I did it. Why do I always get put on the spot like this? It won't be the last time. This is your first case. All of these things that are flabbergasting you, this is going to be your life from now on, Apollo.
Yeah.
You got 3 games ahead of you. Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Who thought the cards being used in the final game were blue? Was it Christoph Gavin? Was it me? Was it the dead man? It was Christoph Gavin.
Gasp.
As I expected. Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair. I was right? Christoph Gavin, you were the fourth person that night. But, of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards. How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. You can't tell which of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor or the table. But look! You can see the colors in this photo. Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Get my voice like an echo. With the victim. Yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor.
Honor.
Competition?
Yes, a test of wits. A silent clash of passion.
Passions.
Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome.
Come.
I thought it was just being poetic.
No, nope, that was important.
Their rippling muscles.
That was
sounds like
weirdly
he's-
important.
Yeah.
It's because we look at Christoph and at the beginning of the case, we're just like, oh, this guy just like knows things already. He's just like, smarter than we are.
Yeah,
But he wasn't supposed to know.
because that's
that.
usually the case. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, Christoph, Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Gavin, is something the matter? No, nothing. Excuse me, it was just so sudden. Right. You aren't seriously accusing me, are you?
Oh, Christoph? You know even I'd never take a joke this far. Oh, he'd never take a joke that far. Oh my god.
This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity. The defendant is accusing his own defense attorney of murder?
Honestly, Payne, why are you even here? Like,
I assure you, I'm quite sane. Honestly, you can just shut up at this point, Payne. None of this involves you anymore.
But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim?
They were lovers.
I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either.
Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met.
Well, what if they have?
Huh?
There is a possibility, after all. They may have met that night, before the game started.
What are you suggesting?
Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do! Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the
The defense would like to request no such thing.
Mr. Gavin?
Testimonies must relate to the case. How could anything happening before that game of poker be related?
Oh, no, I don't think I'd be related, I guess.
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin. As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss O'Reilly... Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you.
Thank you, I'm fine. I'm glad we're finally getting to that point. Like, Mr. Wright asked for me specifically, not you. Why has, like, 3 people been acting like this guy is the defense attorney? Oh, shit.
Oh. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay.
Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony?
Oh, no, I'm stupid. Just kidding. This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along. And I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court.
And to Justice, you would betray me, your teacher?
I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth! Fuck the truth.
Very well. The defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please.
Appetite before murder! That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this
We're
photograph.
lovers.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. 1 second.
What is that, like a stuffed potato or something?
Okay. Unfortunately, I do have to step away for a few minutes. Dave, I will leave up to you. Do you want to talk to the chat, or should I just put it on the stay tuned screen while I step away?
Put it on the stay tuned screen. I'll grab something to drink and stuff.
It's a good chance to get yourself something to drink, and we will be back in just a few minutes. So sit tight, because we're on the cusp of something here.
See you soon.
And we're back.
Hello.
Martin also says,
Dave.
Martin also says, Dave, it looked like it was a piroshki, if that's meant to be a borscht Russian food, I guess.
I don't know what that is. Is it like a pierogi? Is that like the same thing?
Doubtful, because that doesn't look like a pierogi.
What is a pierogi?
It's
I'm
like
misremembering what that
it
is.
kind of pierogi kind of looks more like a ravioli with like something stuffed in it. It's like a big ravioli. At least that's how I describe it
that's-
visually.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's just a big. Is the pierogi the same thing as a piroshki?
Martin says that's like the pierogi is like a meat pie, and empanada I guess is kind of the same idea.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
It's just
pierogi
like
is more
a
like a dumpling.
potato empanada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm googling a piroshki right now. Yeah, that looks like what it is.
Yeah.
Looks good, actually. Damn,
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
I am also
I'm
hungry. You and I will be. we discussed it right before switching back over, but after this case is over, we'll end the stream and we'll have a chance to maybe eat something. But that evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold, and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin.
Gasp. Mr. Gavin! You were at the Borscht Bowl Club the night of the murder?
I dine with him rather frequently.
And they talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder?
Quite against my will, I had become involved in a murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him.
You were planning this all along, weren't you, right? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial.
The only thing I want is the truth. As I did back then, and now.
I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears that I was wrong. Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Justice?
Justice.
Justice.
Sir?
He's lying, and you're going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin versus Mr. Wright. This can't end well. Why can't I have a normal field trial?
With the frizz? No way.
with the right? No way. Appetite before murder. That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph.
Jesus.
You had
I don't
dinner.
know why that one was extra loud.
You had dinner with Mr. Gavin? Yes, he dines with me at the Borscht Bowl Club quite frequently. We were enjoying a usual dinner at our usual spot, as usual. Usual? I always eat at the table closest to the piano. Judge?
I see. Where Mr. Smith was sitting. So the plates and such on the table were from your dinner?
I also want to point out, hold on. He looks like he's not even really on the chair. The chair and his ass look weird. It's not like perched correctly.
Yeah, it's like an extra long chair.
This dude was
Like,
photoshopped.
the seat is weirdly long.
Indeed, the remnants of my meal with Christoph. We dined for 2 hours, then Christoph left. After that, Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. Let me just start pressing more because I'm not sure. Could you explain why you called Mr. Gavin? I'd obviously gotten involved in a rather sticky affair, and I figured Christoph's law offices would give me a friend rate for my defense fees.
Ah, I'm glad to hear you intend to pay.
Oh, I'll pay in full, Kristoff. It was I who got you involved, after all.
You may find the price of your defense quite high, my good friend. Quite high.
Is this the truth that Mr. Wright was talking about?
Are they flirting? Justice, you know what you have to do. He's lying. Expose him. Now.
Yes, sir. I have to think, what's Mr. Wright trying to tell me with this testimony? The truth has to be in there somewhere. Alright, does he do anything different during any of these moments? He tilts his head down during that one. Okay, so let's... this one. About this failed trap. This is the same trap that Miss Olga O'Reilly mentioned? The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Mr. Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card, and the trap would snap shut. You swapped the cards! Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces. Yes, a harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it.
Quirk?
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found the card. The card she planted! Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Disposed? Where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle.
An empty bottle of grape juice?
The murder weapon? Oh, the murder weapon? Hold on, we were talking about this grape juice all night. Yes, I rolled it up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see.
A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like a terrific drama.
A card inside the murder weapon? That's strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look.
Mr. Wright, the pokerhead of courtroom number 3 approves of this battle of wits.
Hold on, Judge. I need a moment. Real quick. We gotta look at this. I don't see...
There's nothing in there.
There's simply nothing in here. Yeah, it's just nothing. Apparently it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. There's nothing in it. It's completely empty. Yep. It's just not there.
Please revise your testimony with this new information.
I discovered the trap during the game and disposed of the card in the bottle. No, you didn't, according to this bottle.
Who's fucking lying?
Mr. Wright, if I may? Yes. I've examined the bottle, and I don't see any card in here. No.
What, Mr. Wright? Surely... ... isn't all you have to say for yourself?
Did you hear my ellipses? I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I did put it in that bottle, however. Huh?
Perhaps a 5th person came and took it out. Oh, and a 6th person could have helped. Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client.
Actually, no, as you clearly pointed out, he's not.
My apologies, Your Honor.
I won't have you disparaging our investigation either.
We looked inside that bottle. There was nothing.
So what's going on? Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the card just disappear?
As if by magic. In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh,
Push him harder, Justice. Break him. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO.
why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore? Okay. I disposed of the card in the bottle. The girl was knocked out cold and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. You made the call to the police from the first floor of the restaurant, correct? Exactly. Cell phones don't get a signal down in the hideout. Was anyone else on the first floor at that time? Not a soul. It was the middle of the night after all. So there, in the darkened restaurant, I called the cops. After making the call, I returned to the hideout. It didn't seem right to leave the injured waitress alone. With the guy who attacked her with the ball. Honestly, this whole setup is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. And when you returned, the victim was already... dead, yes. I'll admit, I was a little startled when I walked in. Judge.
Little?
He was bleeding from his forehead, after all. I guess I'd be startled, too, if I walked in on a scene like that. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. Okay. Is this the truth? Okay,
Oh. Oh, yeah.
No, it's the same. The truth has to be in there somewhere. Yeah, I feel like I got something from that bottle thing, but like... press him on it. Why in the bottle? I perceived my opponent's intent immediately. I'm used to entrapment, you see. I knew what was coming.
Ho ho! So you struck first. I like that.
I know every trick in the book. They don't work on me. At least when you get lucky and stick your hand in your pocket, they don't. Womp womp. What do we have now? Death caused by a single blow to the forehead. Is that...
Why is Olga trying to, like, cover up for...
I don't know.
Or, like, I guess, why is she trying to, like, blame it on Phoenix?
Is there really nothing else to inspect in this phone? I feel like this phone is way
Maybe
more
the
important.
battery.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost certainly whatever this is, but it's not giving me anything yet. Gotta really inspect these things.
He has a red card. Oh, no, that's not a card. That's a handkerchief. I was gonna say, he has a card in his pocket.
Yeah. I'm just not sure. It's impossible to see in the bottle. I don't think this is it either. Huh.
Yeah.
We haven't really used this picture at all either. So I'm not sure. Oh, wait. You wouldn't know about the cut on his forehead because his hat's on. Maybe?
Maybe?
Maybe. Hold on.
Well, I mean, oh, yeah. How would he know about it?
Yeah, hold on. Objection! Mr. Wright, if I may. Yes? Take a look at this photograph of the crime scene. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead. Good point. Oh, good point.
Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it. Put some sauce on it.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Gavin. I will put sauce in. I will sauce it.
Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court?
Ah, I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put that hat on his head. Eh?
You?
I'm here too. You put the hat on the dead man's head?
He wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view. Shining bright, just like in this photograph.
And?
I picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head.
Why did you do a thing like that?
All I can say is, I'm sorry. But that's the only thing I touched at the crime scene. So, Miss O'Reilly didn't see it? It being the victim's, his head? I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head.
Here we go again.
Mr. Gavin?
Pardon. It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
Hmm?
Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin?
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago.
Gasp? Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Kristoff. I never knew.
I believe it was you who threw the first stone?
Flirting! Stop!
They're flirting.
Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, stop flirting with Mr. Gavin, and it's now or never.
Where is Edgeworth?
Don't be misled. I still love Edgeworth, and I haven't told a single lie here. Eh? When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well.
Gasp. Reason?
That reason is right here. Your cell phone? That night, recall that I spoke with Defense Attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case, I recorded our conversation.
Gasp. What's this?
Now that we're all here,
Not illegal.
I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court. No, don't worry, not
Is
in
it
this,
illegal?
not in this time, not in this universe.
Is it illegal to record someone's voice without their consent?
Kristoff, I seem to be in a bit of trouble.
What's this? Game not going well?
Something like that.
That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good?
He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him hard.
You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china pate? Pate? There's no little whatever. It wasn't you, was it?
Hold on. Someone hit him hard. Well, I guess he didn't necessarily say his head, but that's still like a decent assumption, right? That's not itself telling.
Yeah.
Me? Please. The cop should be here any minute. I'm in your hands, should it come to that. Bone china
Oh,
plate?
plate.
No, you
That's
were
a
right.
pate, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
A kind of porcelain, very smooth and shiny. And not plate, but pate. I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead.
Hmm.
Which, how would he know that he was bald?
The court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead.
Wait a second. Something's not right about that phone call. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club? Most certainly. Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china pate?
Oh, that's right.
Yes. That was when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. And when I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court. Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head?
So, this is your reason. The reason why you put the victim's hat back on.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
It's come down to this, has it? Phoenix Wright.
Oh, it's come down to this. He said to come down to this.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Payne!
One moment. There we go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why am I still here? I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear defense attorney Gavin's testimony?
Well, as the prosecutor,
Very well. We'll break for 10 minutes. After which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for a cross-examination.
Judge, I kind of need you to hurry this up. My friend is on a tight deadline.
Are we clear on that? I still have some time. Crystal clear, Your Honor. Very well. This will be the final recess for the day.
And then when we come back, we'll immediately nail Gavin, right?
420.
Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judge's chamber. Who'd have thought that today would turn out like this? May I? Oh.
Gasp.
Who should voice this girl? I can voice her. You've already got, like, whoever the prosecutor is and also the judge. I'll voice the girl, too.
Okay.
Huh? What? Hello, sir. Please pick a card. What's all this about? Is this one okay? Excellent. I have a message for you. The last hand is about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it. Turnabout Trump? A trump card? The card you have chosen is magical. Use it wisely, and the game is yours. That's all.
Gasp.
An ace? Where do I remember that card from? Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces and Mr. Wright's has 2. It is 5 aces in all. It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you. The missing 5th ace. Wait, this blotch of red. Is this blood? You have your trump card. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw the truth. My father's fate is in your hands. I know you can do it.
Shia Kazi, and then she disappears.
I know she does.
She explodes.
She does the fucking tuxedo mask disappear, like where he draws. My work here is done.
She didn't do anything. Well, she did. She gave him a clue.
Yeah. This bloodstained card is my trump card for finding the truth? Alright, find the truth very quickly. I fell into deep thought as my mind raced to understand what this all meant. That girl. I'd seen her recently, but where? That's when I made the connection. In this zoom in, But she was wearing pink then.
She's obsessed with top hats.
Oh, we're missing some people.
Oh. Well, yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a suspect now. Court will now reconvene. Defense Attorney Christoph Gavin, will you please take the stand?
Hey, it's me. I'm over here now.
Nay. Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Will Mr. the witness state his name and occupation?
Is this farce necessary, Your Honor? Believe me, far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom. There's a parrot in the witness stand once. Fine, I'll play along.
Phoenix just looks up at him and he's like, really? That's the strangest takeaway you've gotten from this? Not the fucking possessed redheaded demon she-witch that was in like one of my last cases?
That's true, that's true. Was that like his girlfriend?
Yes, his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, his ex-girlfriend, that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely the wildest thing in my opinion.
She had a name, but I don't remember what it was. It was like a funny name. It was like, I'm a good lady or something like that. First, there's one thing we need to have made clear.
Oh, and then there was also the time that we had a little pocket radio on the stand where a convicted, like, murderer was the one talking through the pocket radio and giving us the testimony. Like, the actual assassin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was also pretty wild. What a strange history Phoenix Wright has.
How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat?
By secret, I'm guessing he means the fact that Mr. Smith was bald.
Forgive my curiosity, but what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it. Gasp.
I'm over here now.
Oh.
I wouldn't call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin. Mr. Wright!
What do you think you're doing, right?
Wow, things sure look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo? Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night, never once taking it off except for that one time. That one time being the instant he was hit.
Oh!
When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, the hat was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to have been in the hideout at the time of the crime.
Bald!
Bald!
In other words, I must be the real killer, is what you're trying to say?
Not bad, Apollo. Oh, he was the real killer. That was not bad, Apollo.
He doesn't seem like an guy. Mr. Gavin?
Martin says he's kinda hot.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, he's supposed to be.
Yeah, this would be Martin's type. This kind of like elf guy. I'm afraid that I haven't been entirely honest with the court.
What?
Why is Payne even fucking still here, honestly? Whenever I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, he's still here. Oh, I assure you, I had the noblest of intentions.
Martin would like you to shut up, Dave.
I mean, bitch, you have a type. Like, it's this and it's these guys that look like this and the gunman from Dead by Daylight, guys that look like that. So, you have types. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright.
It's okay, Martin. We all have types. Oh.
Yet, I'm afraid in the current situation, I see little reason to hide anything. Very well. Allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night. Finally, You may begin your testimony.
At last, the truth, of course.
Tell us, how were you involved in the events of that fateful night? Witness testimony.
That fateful night.
That fateful night. The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement and peeked in through the little window to the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead, as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, and so I left. That's when the call came from Wright.
So, you witnessed the murder?
For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the deed. Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you are on Mr. Wright's defense team? I mean, is he still, if he's a witness? Oh, anyway. Your testimony is clearly disadvantageous to your client.
My client's accusing me.
I know, like, what?
client's
This is a
accusing him.
kangaroo court. What else could I say? I'm standing on the witness stand after all.
So you are, Mr. Gavin.
Hmm?
And you had to testify as you just did. You had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through that little window. Mr. Wright? You had to say that. Because that was the only probable window of opportunity. Right, Apollo? Oh.
Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Yeah, I'm like, what is happening here? Why did they allow Phoenix to go into like the defense stand? Like, what's going on? Is there a bailiff in this
We
court?
got one bailiff and he was escorting somebody else at the time. Leave him alone.
Mr. Justice, are you prepared?
God, no. Yes, Your Honor. I can't believe I'm going up against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder. This is supposed to be my first one. It's supposed to be some guy named Mr. Saw It, and I just point a clock at him and say, you did it! Okay. So, it's gotta have just do something with the window. This one. The little window! You mean the one used to keep watch up the stairs?
Yes, a relic of the ancient past. The Black Marketeers used it, I believe.
Why did you go through the trouble of peeking in through the window? Wouldn't it have been easier to just open the door and go into the room?
I didn't want to upset Wright, you see.
Upset Mr. Wright?
Yes, but if my fears had been unfounded, I'd be walking in on their match. Bad form, to say the least.
So far, everything he's saying makes sense. Does it? The victim was dead as he appears in the photo. By photo, you mean the second photograph of the crime scene.
Precisely. You see, he wasn't wearing his hat then. I saw his head when he was dead.
Mars. And then Mr. Wright came along and replaced his hat.
Can you describe the scene of the crime for us?
Those were the only three at the scene of the crime?
Yes, as far as I saw, at least.
Then we're back where we started. The killer was the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Who else could it have been? But why didn't you talk to the police?
Good question, good question.
2 reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend.
There must have been someone else there at the moment of the crime.
Justice, I just said I saw no one. Not a soul.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Ah, yes, this mysterious 4th person. Who would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose?
Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin.
Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary.
How can I show something I can't find myself? Remember, Apollo, the card that was swapped out was the 5th ace. The 5th ace? Right.
Well, Mr. Justice? The question of why the killer would swap out a card has been raised. Can you point to a reason?
I will show evidence. It's now or never. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out.
Then go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the 5th ace? Why did the killer take the 5th ace?
Hold on, let me inspect the card first. We'll do a little inspecting. Look at this. Look at this thing. A single drop of blood marks the front of the card. And it's red. And that's it. That's the whole thing. My reason is, this.
Is that an ace? Why it's got blood on it. Right next to the spade. What? This is insane! Why wasn't I told about this? Why? Could this be the missing 5th ace?
How did I miss something things?
Inconceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card?
Well, that's the thing. Why is Mr. Gavin so upset? It's just a fishy card from some fishy girl. Oh, that card? It's mine. That is, I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl Club that night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Cards are her stock and trade, after all.
No. Impossible. Unacceptable.
Hi, Flash. You love disheveled Phoenix. It's a look.
It is a look. I kind of think he looks better than he does normally, but
He's a messy daddy.
yeah, exactly.
The court can accept this evidence. It's a fraud.
A fraud? How can you be so sure?
What?
I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason?
The reason for
the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime.
Where are you going with this?
Take another look at the photo and at the victim's head. At the moment of the crime, his hat fell to the floor, and a trickle of blood ran from his forehead down to the back of his head. Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen on one of the cards?
I suppose. The killer then took the card to hide the blood.
Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible.
Oh?
Right. Regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime it is to conceal evidence.
Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. What's important now is that I've answered your question.
What are you talking about?
You wanted to know why the killer would have taken a card from the crime scene. And now, I've told you. That one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see.
This is baseless conjecture. Baseless.
Oh, I assure you, it's quite base. As the kids say.
What? This is 2009, 2008.
It's 2000. Like that was not a thing back then. It's amazing, really, how a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo? Yes? Try picturing the scene of the crime in your head. Oh my god! 3D! We don't have 3D technology in 2008. The murder took place in the hideout. The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table. And, before the killer swapped a card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Given this, there's one decisive problem with this scene.
Well, what is it?
Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on a card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit? The victims? The killers? The witnesses? The second witnesses? Whose position doesn't fit with the bloody card?
I have no idea.
Victim sitting here. The bloody card is behind him, with the blood dripping off of it.
Yeah.
Killer is supposedly here. Witness is, I guess, knocked out here, and then Gavin's, like, staring through the window like a creep over here. The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table, and before the killer swapped a card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Okay.
If the blood dripped behind his head,
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm gonna say the victim then, because like how the blood get on the card then if it's like in his hand on the table in front of him.
Sure. That doesn't sound right because the music didn't stop.
Well, isn't it the victim's position that's the problem?
I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice.
Well, look, the victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair. You'd think any blood would fall behind the body, not onto the table in front of him.
Ah.
Take a look at the photo again. If he bled in this position, the blood would fall on the floor, not on the cards.
Why, that's right. So, what does this mean?
Incidentally, we were sitting in swivel chairs.
Gasp.
Swivel chairs? They had such technology in 2008? Oh, man! Apollo, try turning the chair around. Recreate the crime scene. Turn it around. Look at that. Check that out.
Oh my god.
The chair was facing the other way?
It would have to be. What a twist.
Literally.
we have to assume that the victim's chair was facing away from the table.
When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing?
When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo. That would mean the killer turned the chair back around. Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We know now the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder. But this creates another significant contradiction.
Again?
Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime? Whose location creates a contradiction if the victim was facing away?
I guess the killer's because then he wouldn't have hit him from the front.
Yeah.
No?
I would have to assume. The victim was struck from the front, correct? Correct, Dave. Indeed.
Oh my god.
Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him from the front? Sitting where his indicator currently is? I would think it'd be quite hard, yes.
Yes, but what you're saying makes no sense. Why would the victim suddenly turn to face the wall in the middle of a game?
I believe a sufficient reason will soon come to light.
What?
There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look again at the diagram. Third time! Apollo, if the victim was struck while he was sitting as shown here, where would his assailant be standing? Try marking it on the diagram. What?
There's a secret path in that cabinet or whatever.
There's no room to put a mark where the killer should be. Don't worry. Let's think it through and see what we find. We know the victim was facing toward the wall at the time of the crime. That's the only thing we know for sure. Try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have to be standing to strike our victim from the front? Right here. Martin says, secret tunnel!
It was like a black market hideout or something.
The killer had to be standing here.
You get points for flair, but that's about all you get.
I thought I was onto something there too.
I hardly need to point out that standing there would be impossible. The victim is facing a solid cupboard. Or are you claiming the killer climbed the cupboard and hit him from above?
It's simple logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, then that means that at the very moment of the crime... Wait, I know! At the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there!
What's this now?
I mean, that's the only explanation, right, Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately.
Bailiff, send a team to the crime scene immediately. Have them try to move the cupboard.
Your Honor?
What?
There's one more thing your men should look for. Please give this to the bailiff.
Whack his pee-pee. Yes, I see. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Wright.
Such respect. I do my best. Oh, he does his best. He belongs in the courtroom. But let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. If the killer was standing here at the time of the crime, then this cupboard wasn't here, which means... Apollo, try moving the cupboard. In my mind.
In your mind.
In your mind. Fuck this cupboard. Right here. Thank you. Which means this window was covered. As you can see, the cupboard was the problem. At the time of the murder, it has to have been as shown here. Now everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my! What's this? I'm getting a little cheeky.
What is it now?
Look at the diagram of the crime scene for a 5th time! It appears we found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the final contradiction, in fact. Huh? Oh, dang! Notice something, Apollo?
Dang.
Our line of deduction is rapidly approaching its logical conclusion. Maybe a little more rapidly if you could, Phoenix.
Now then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradicting indicator. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, the second witness, the third witness, the fourth? Which indicator in this diagram contradicts?
It's obviously the one where he can't see through the window now. About this cupboard, are we all okay with assuming it was moved? Sure, why not? Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard would completely cover up the window to the stairs.
Ah!
Spider! That's right! I threw a spider at you, and someone standing outside wouldn't be able to see in. Someone like Mr. Gavin!
What did you say? It's like, what did you say?
Oh, is the coolest defense in the West losing his cool?
Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right?
It's only a game until someone gets killed, Mr. Gavin. And someone was, while the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. Yeah, he's twitching pretty hard. It's his tell. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain to the court. Exactly, where did you witness the crime scene from? Excuse me, Your Honor!
Order? This is a court of law, and I will have order.
We just now received word from our investigative team at the Borscht Bowl Club. They've examined the cupboard in the hideout, Your Honor.
Oh, and what did they find?
Well, Your Honor, it turns out there is a secret passage behind it.
Gasp. What?
Oh, there's a secret passage. This is just like Martin said. Ah, yes. I believe I mentioned something of the sort before. This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about. I do remember him saying something about that now that he mentions it. A secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in illegal goings-on. Never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law. So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go?
Anya.
The other side connects to the restaurant above. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cold bowl of borscht, no doubt. Just like our killer. Blink, blink. Sweat, sweat. Yep. You see where our line of simple deductive reasoning has led us, Apollo? I see it, but I don't believe it. That girl wasn't kidding when she said I needed this trump card for the last hand. At the time of the murder, the window was blocked, and the victim's hat was only off his head for the few minutes between Mr. Smith's murder and Mr. Wright's return from calling the cops. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head, bald, was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin, come on, say something.
Dare I ask what really happened that night?
Actually, I think we can probably figure it out ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason, our killer had a date with Mr. Smith, a date with destiny. There he crouched, hidden in the secret passageway behind the cupboard.
holding his breath, waiting for just the right moment. Then the chance came, and he took it. Oh! Eek! What? Why did you do that? Wait here, I'll get help. Miss Olga O'Reilly was out cold, struck by Mr. Smith. But his time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the cops, leaving Mr. Shady Smith alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealer. Then our killer stepped out from the secret passage and into the hideout. The victim must have heard the cupboard sliding aside. He wheeled his chair around to look, and after the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have, of course, realized the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood told the whole story of the crime. Too bad for him he didn't linger any longer in the hideout that night. If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. And the fact that they were all red.
Gas.
I just saw the cards were all red. He didn't.
Well, it seems this trial...
It bothers me that didn't really seem like a breakdown animation.
I know. I know.
I'm a little worried.
Has taken yet another turn. I thought he was going to say has reached its conclusion. But no. I'm truly, truly sorry I had to see this day come, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor?
I'm still here.
I know. The prosecution will continue its investigation. As for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defendant, he is hereby cleared of all suspicion. Okay. Believe me when I say that I don't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. But I'm afraid circumstances call for me to issue a warrant for your arrest immediately. Oh, no need to apologize. I rather enjoyed myself. It's not every day you get to witness the legendary attorney's dirty tactics firsthand.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked that a person of your caliber would be taken in by such a low-grade parlor trick. Excuse me?
Martin says, this man is about to run the prison.
No, right? The defendant is cleared of all suspicion. This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright hasn't proven anyone's guilt or innocence here. What he has done is use illegal evidence to put the blame on someone else. And not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney. Illegal evidence?
Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin. Is there still any reason at present to suspect me of wrongdoing?
Of course. This bottle, for instance.
The bottle of grape juice Mr. Wright was drinking?
How do you intend to explain away the fingerprints on the murder weapon? And not just any fingerprints. Am I right, Mr. Payne?
Actually, yes. The fingerprints on the bottle were, upside down.
I seem to recall this being an issue earlier.
The court, and this case, demand an explanation. I can think of only one reason why one would hold a bottle upside down. And that is to hit someone with the bottom of the bottle. Well, Your Honor?
See how the caught fish squirms to the last. Well, Apollo? Yes? Your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still. But I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation, just like that. Yeah. Just like what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down, other than to... Don't let him trick you into thinking his explanation is the only legitimate one. Is there really another? Take a look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there, in plain sight. How about you just say the answer in plain words?
It would be hasty to deliver a verdict with unanswered questions indeed. Well, Mr. Justice?
Mr. Gavin said that the court and this case demand an explanation. Don't worry, justice won't leave until justice is done. I'm the first justice.
Perhaps the defense would care to enlighten the court. What evidence do you have to explain why the fingerprints on the bottle are upside down?
Single blow to the forehead. Okay. I have to assume that the very simple explanation is simply that the bottle is across from where Phoenix is, and it's just laying on the table, so it only makes sense for him to reach for the bottle from the neck.
Yeah, like if he was, and it's his favorite drink, so maybe he was drinking it like straight out from the neck. I don't know.
Well, I mean, just like if you're sitting across from the table and you want to grab the bottle, you're not going to get up, walk all the way around the table to pick it up from the proper way. You're going to reach for the neck like that.
But like I guess the thing is like his hand would be upside down.
Yeah,
so, like he's not like grabbing it like you would grab a bottle normally, like if it was across from you. He's like hand is turned around to grab it.
Well, I mean, like it's laying on the table like this. Like we're looking at in this photo. If you were to reach across and grab it.
Yeah. Oh, because he said that he used that bottle to like hide the card or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm gonna present this and hope that's it.
Take that!
Oh, that might be wrong.
It all seems like the... Oh, shit. For a penalty!
A penalty! What do they expect? I have no idea how to explain it. You're thinking too hard, Apollo. The answer's right in front of you. Just reach down and pick it up. Or try picturing situations in which one might grab a bottle upside. Oh, okay.
Perhaps the defense?
Hold on.
Oh, it was below him.
Oh. Thank you, Martin. You got to it right about the time that I was getting to it, but yes. He's not holding it in the picture of him and the guy talking, but the answer is here. So there she is. It's actually easier to show you than explain, Your Honor. Place that bottle on the floor next to your chair.
Excuse me? On the floor?
Yes. Now reach down and pick it up. Without getting out of your chair. See? You naturally go to pick up the bottle by its neck. With your fingers upside down. Upside down, that makes perfect sense. It's actually really simple. Look at this photograph taken on the night of the murder. The defendant, Mr. Wright, sat here. Playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor to the side of his piano bench. He would have naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times.
His fingerprints aren't anywhere else on the bottle, just on the neck.
I mean, I'm sure they were.
Wow, I can't believe it was that simple.
They probably just isolated the ones that were on the neck. Recall our dinner that evening, Christoph. I was drinking my usual juice then, too. Basically, you used the bottle on the table to do the deed, but then you must have remembered. So you went and picked up one of the bottles from under the piano. And you switched the bottles. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon. Made it look like the murder weapon.
Order, order, order! What do you have to say to these charges, Mr. Gavin? Fascinating. So this is the legendary attorney's famed tactic of misdirection.
You could misdirect these nuts. I mean, what?
You claim that I switched the bottle? Where is your proof?
Proof? Well, that's,
As I thought, more baseless conjecture. I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite empty.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, because as Dodon is just now remembering, the real bottle would have a card in it. And I bet that that slip of paper he handed to the judge earlier told them to search for that specific bottle.
Gas.
Your Honor, when you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, do you recall I requested an additional investigation?
Ah, yes, I have your memo about that here. Retrieve the bottles from under the piano at the Borscht Bowl Club. And here's one of the bottles in question. What are you going to dust that thing for? What? Are you going to dust that thing for fingerprints too? I'd be surprised if any were on that, but his.
Mr. Gavin probably wouldn't make such a novice mistake, true. That bottle won't bear a trace of anything. Say, Apollo. Yes? Why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle? But why? Just humor me. Mr. Wright, that bottle will solve this case once and for all. I hope it does. That's some bottle. That's some bottle.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta go soon.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's something inside the bottle. Twist. Oh my god, the Five of Hearts, that thing. What's this?
Yes. That card! It can't be.
Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a moment. Miss Olga O'Reilly? Yes, our little swindling devotchka. That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to, and Mr. Wright lost the last hand just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him, but the planted card was gone. The trap failed. Wait, this isn't... You're telling me that this is the planted card you disposed of? The one you mentioned in this piece of testimony? I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the Five of Hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Disposed? Where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I'd been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle. The Five of Hearts. This is the card. The bottles were swapped, and the only one who could have done that was the fourth person in the club that night. You, Mr. Christoph Gavin. Oh! Ah! This is to go even further beyond. Very, very gentle breakdown.
I mean, he like levitated the bowls and shit.
That is all. Everybody has psychic powers in these games, Martin.
Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright? Revenge? Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago?
My past is like my logic, straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. I'm justice.
Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete, right? I mean, head-to-head.
This is insane! What about me? Don't I get to prosecute anyone?
Hey, he doesn't get to prosecute anyone. He's kind of pathetic.
I believe this time we've finally come to the end of our trial. Thank goodness. Mr. Payne, do you have a report for us on Christoph Gavin?
He's admitted everything. We're processing his arrest now.
I see. Still, one has to wonder why he would do such a thing. He didn't even have a connection to the victim, did he?
None that we know of.
Mr. Wright, have you anything to add?
I'm afraid I can't shed any
over
more
here now.
light on the matter.
About this victim, Mr. Shady Smith. His occupation was listed as traveler. An odd profession, to be sure, and that's all we know about him.
I'll arrange a follow-up investigation, Your Honor.
Good. Mr. Wright?
Yes?
7 years, and you still haven't lost your touch.
Christoph Gavin was a man with much significance for me, both as a friend and a lawyer.
He was extremely talented, to be sure.
But not anymore. We're sending him to the gallows. I needed two things before I could confront him. The first was a place where no injustice would be tolerated, this courtroom. The second was a man who would tolerate no injustice. In other words, a defense attorney. You, Apollo. Me? This is a dark time for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own initial trial system. We have to set it right. Mr. Wright. Our work lies ahead of us, and I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Well, this seems like a good time to announce a verdict. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Not guilty! Oh my god, Gumshoe's somewhere at the stands throwing all this confetti. That's canon, that's where that
Just little
confetti comes
pixel.
from.
It's little pixel.
It is weird that it's
Court
so
is
square.
adjourned. Shit, I really do have to go.
Okay, well, we can stop it here, and we'll, like, pick up here at the end of this chapter. Unfortunate that time hit us so hard, but we still got basically 4 hours out of this, and I appreciate you popping in,
Yeah.
Dave, and sitting with me through the whole session.
No, of course. I really do love these games. It's just I had a sudden engagement I have to go to.
I understand, completely understandable. I understand better than anybody. I will say that next time you want to play these, just hit me up. We're gonna play them anytime you're free and you want to pick back up, because I also love these. These are fucking addicting as hell.
Yeah, will do.
All right. Anything you'd like to say to the chat before we end out the stream here, Dave?
Don't do anything illegal, or you might end up in this kind of horrible court system,
Exactly.
and that would be bad. Because you might not have an Apollo Justice to help you. You might have a whatever pain.
I mean, the implication here is that if you do something illegal, you'll end up in this, and you won't have like a truth seeker. Like, I think you would not want a truth seeker defending you. Then you would want like a real backhanded piece of shit like Gavin. But
I guess that's true. I guess just don't do a crime.
Just
then you
don't-
can't do the time.
don't do crime. Also, just don't end up in court. Just avoid court at all times. If you're summoned,
Yes.
dodge it. And that's going to be the end of the stream.
Yeah, avoid jury duty. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Goodbye. Bye.